My name is Samson. My Chinese colleagues call me Samson. I'm 30 years old. I'm an interpreter for the China Communications Construction Company's KOT project. I started studying international economy and trade at Liaoning University in 2009. When I was about to graduate in 2014, I learned that one of the Belt and Road projects would be launched in Mombasa. So I decided to come back to Kenya. This is a protected area of Kenya's waters. You need to get permission to sail here, even if you just come for fishing.
Mombasa has the most beautiful white sand beaches on the East African coastline. It's home to over 2,000 species of marine animals, dolphins, humpback whales, and beautiful coral reefs. As the contractor, the CCCC Fourth Harbour Engineering promised from the start that it would protect the seas while building the new port. In order to deliver on its promise, the CCCC hired a professional environmental impact assessment team to monitor the impact of the project on the seas.
This is daily routine monitoring. We do it every day. My name is Liu Tingming. I'm 32 years old, and I'm from Pingxiang, Jiangxi province. Now I'm the Chief Safety Officer of the KOT project.
Recently, the situation has worsened at the sampling point. The excessive volume of suspended solids discharged from the engineering ships is polluting the surrounding waters. The project must be suspended for now. At the construction site, all the construction materials, large equipment and personnel are in position. One day of suspension causes a minimum loss of $300,000. Today, Liu Tingming and Samson are going out to where the dredger is working in the sea, hoping they can find a solution within 2 days. The Jinhai 6, a first-class Chinese-built cutter suction dredger, is indispensable in harbour expansion and dam cleaning projects. Every day, it can extract over 40,000 square metres of water sand mixture, which would raise 60 football fields up by a metre each.
This is its ship channel. It's anchored here and turns back here. The density is different. I don't think this will work. We need to consider the impact on the marine animals here.
After discussions with the captain, Samson has learned that the 24-hour dumping ground for sediment has been set in a channel 12 kilometres from the harbour for the convenience of the engineering ships. With the ships constantly moving in the ocean currents, the discharged sediment is not able to sink down to the seabed.
They take the sediment all the way a distance of 14 kilometers to the deep sea. When I talk of deep sea, I'm talking of a place that is around 180 meters deep.
We believe that the dumping ground was too close to the coast. The ocean would suffer a substantial negative impact as a result of the sediment discharge. So, based on our analysis of the situation, we asked KPA to move the dumping ground 1.2 kilometers further out towards the deep sea.
The next morning, the 15,000-ton Junhai 6 sails out towards the deep sea as instructed by Liu Tingming and Samson. If they fail to choose the correct dumping ground, the project will be put on hold yet again. A special guest joins them on the monitoring ship. Samson has invited Professor Bernard Fulanda from the Department of Marine Sciences at the Pwani University to come along with them. He will deliver the final assessment as a professional.
We have one sampling point at a depth of 0.5 meters, so we put it into the water, and when it reaches the depth, we can read the depth on the instrument, as well as other parameters. We've got the parameters for today. Can you give us a rough assessment? As far as we know, the assessment turned out not that different from the previous readings that we have collected here. The data is quite stable, which means that this area suffers little impact from the project.
Liu Tingming and Samson are both relieved with this result. It also proves they were right in their selection of the new dumping ground.
I think it's a good job, and the best thing they did was for Leo to engage the scientific monitoring so that he can be informed along the way if there is any problem.
Tomorrow, the KOT project will start up again. China's speed has proven itself, once again in Mombasa.
My Chinese has improved a lot. When I first came here, I had studied Chinese, but I was not able to communicate, you know. But now I can communicate with our suppliers, purchase things, negotiate, and place orders.
As per tradition, that before the project starts, the construction department invites everyone aboard to share a dinner they have prepared. Samson demonstrates the techniques he has learned from a chef from Guangdong and prepares fresh fish stew for everyone.
Friendship knows no distance.
While basking in Mombasa's gentle breezes, they all propose a toast to each other. Tomorrow they will face new missions and challenges.
A toast to Samson for what he's done for our project.